Welcome to Black Walnut Farm. Willie here again. In today's video, we have our B2601 Kabota lawn tractor, and we're going to show you how to put on the post hole digger. This is a Land Pride post hole digger, and here are all the parts, and we're going to do it step by step through. As when I did this the first time, I had a really hard time. I thought I had to lift it up, but you can really let the tractor do all the work for you. So the main part here is you slide that on from the outside, and you can see the configuration is what matters here. That it's actually starts from the inside and works its way out, kind of like an S, with the adjustment on the inside of the two pieces. The 3-point hitch setup just slides in over a pin on both sides to start, and then you put on this type of pin right here to hold them in place. That is step one. The next part, you hook on the two upper bars. Again, this is just slides in with a pin, and it's a cotter pin that holds that on. Here I'm testing the pins to make sure I have the right one, and as you can see, this hooks onto the arms, which is the mechanism that raises and lowers the 3-point hitch, and then that just gets secured with a pin. Next, we set up the inner bars. Now, these are adjustable to make sure whatever you're hooking on is centered. I hook in with another pin the part that hooks to the tractor, but I take out the pin that's adjustable so I can move it back and forth in order to hook up my post hole digger. So right now I'm just putting in the pin that's holding it to the tractor, but I've also removed the adjustable. You can see all the holes along that, so you can adjust it back and forth. You can move it out so you can put your post hole digger on, and then once you get it on and centered, you put the pin in that holds it in place. Now here you can see that without that pin in, these are adjustable, so it makes them be able to move in and out. So I'll be able to put my round bar for my post hole digger on, which will be the next step. Now here's the round section. These just slide into the 3-point hitch very easily, and then they get cotter pinned on. And this is going to hold up the actual post hole digger and allow it to raise and lower. Next step is we get it centered, and then we set it so it doesn't move back and forth. With pins. Now we're going to put on the drive shaft of the post hole digger. We're going to hook it to the tractor first with a big pin. See, I'm setting that up right now. And then I'm going to pin in the round section that pins into, you can see the 3 holes there. I go in the hole closest to the tractor because that lets me raise it a little bit higher. Because my tractor is a small tractor and so low, I need to put it on that spot to get it up. But if you don't need to get it up as high, you can set it on either of those spots. It gives you 3 spots to set it in. So I'm going to set that up, and then that's going to allow me to raise and lower the post hole digger. This is a little tricky as you got to lift it up a bit and kind of play with it a little bit, but it's not too bad. This is actually probably the hardest part of the setup. Once this pin is in, you can raise and lower it now. So what we're going to do is turn the tractor on, and I'm going to raise it up. And then it's going to allow me to put the shaft on and then put the post hole digger on. Now, this is a two-part shaft, so what you want to do is line it up, and it's good to have this greased up a little bit, and you have to line it up just in a certain way that it'll slide on, and then you're going to slide it up as far as you can so you can bring it to the drive part and get it hooked onto the drive part. I don't know why I left the tractor on, but once it's raised up, you can turn the tractor off. There's no need for it to be on. And here you can see we have it lined up. Now it's just a matter of me sliding it up the shaft, the two pieces together. I just got to get it back far enough that I can hook it into the tractor. Now the hook in is just a flange sort of thing that you just pull back and then press it forward, and when you let it go, it locks into place. I find that if I just get it into where I need it and push it forward, it'll clip on itself. And there I shut it off so we can hear again. So here I am hooking it to the tractor. This can be a little bit tricky, but once you do it once or twice, you get the hang of it, and then it gets on there nice and tight, and you can almost tell when it clips in, and then when you pull back on it, if it doesn't release, it's on there well. And last but not least, it's putting the auger on. Sometimes you got to raise it up or lower it down just to get it in the right spot. And another trick, there's two pins, and you got to put it through a hole in the top part of the shaft there, as you can see I'm doing now. But you have to be able to spin the holes so they line up so you can get the pins through. Now I find if I take it out of gear, then I can move those holes around so that the pins will line up. And that's about it. That's hooking up a post hole digger to a Kabota B2601. If you do like our videos, please like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll bring you something else that you can like and enjoy. Thank you.